Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac. We've got a very interesting run for you today, courtesy of YouTube user Eli Kelly. I'm not sure if that's your real name. If so, I apologize for outing you, but, I mean, you did post under that name, so what can I say? In any case, this is called One Hit Wonder. We're using Blue Baby instead of Isaac. Don't turn away just because we've got Mom's Knife. Believe me, this is not enough compensation for the negativity that this run is going to give us. We also have Cursed Skull. So we have Mom's Knife, Cursed Skull. What Cursed Skull does, every time you get hit, or every time you get down to 1/2 of a red heart, I believe, in which case, you know, we have 0 here, so that's why it works, you get teleported to another room. So basically, as we move onward here, I just gave myself the poop because I used deck of cards to give myself the Cursed Skull, by the way. We can just turn off this part of the cheat engine. Apologies for always bringing this up at the start of the video. Sometimes shit happens, though. Let's just make sure this works. Yeah, so every time we get hit, and let's just put it this way, in order to complete a room, I have to complete the room without getting hit. Every time I get hit, I'm going to be teleported to a different room. You're just going to have to take my word for it because I don't want to get hit right now, because we are also, you know, the other problem with this run is that we are very much constrained with the amount of health that we have. Now, the benefits of this run, obviously we are starting with an incredibly high damage item in Mom's Knife, which is borderline necessary. Otherwise, I would find things basically impossible as we move forward. It's like boss rooms would be goddamn impossible, especially since the boss Mega Man's basically like regenerates full health if he goes off the screen. Amazingly, who would have thought Cursed Skull would just appear randomly as a trinket after going through all that trouble to give it to myself? Well, anyway, we are just looking for keys at this point to go to the item room. Again, I am not going to show off the fact that we're going to teleport every single time. In fact, if I don't get hit at all, we'll never know if this is a difficult room, or sorry, a difficult challenge run or just an awesome vanilla run. But I'm almost certainly going to get hit. We are on an XL floor. I'm just going to use this pill that I randomly found before the video started. Luck down. Fantastic. That should definitely let you guys know that I 100% did not... Oh, that was stupid! That I 100% did not cheat to get that. We are going to skip over that room for now. I need a range upgrade or something to deal with that. We're going to try to go to greener pastures here. I could also use the poop to possibly, like, block the bomb guy. But a lot of enemies are going to present us with a lot of difficulties here as we move along. Any enemy that chases us down, for example, like flies that kind of swarm us, those are going to be a serious problem, a real thorn in our side as we move forward. We're going to take our key back to the item room here, and I can't imagine the frustration that I'm going to feel probably in like 2 minutes when I go through a room, beat every enemy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Charm of the Vampire. You always get Charm of the Vampire or Little Chad when you're doing a Blue Baby run. It happens like without fail. It's the ultimate proof, or at least element that makes me suspect that there is such a thing as a troll engine in this game, which makes things more difficult for you, just for funsies, basically. In any case, the frustration that I'm going to feel after clearing out a room almost entirely of enemies or taking a boss down to basically 0 HP, only to die, and then be teleported out and have to deal with all that shit 100% all over again. For now, there's a penny for us. Obviously, shops are A-okay and are probably going to be very useful for us. Oh, that was an incredibly lucky poop there. That was also an incredibly strange sentence to the people who are standing outside of my door right now. Hello, people. We're going to save our key to take us to the second item room. Obviously, don't get hit. Ah, F. Well, at least we only went back 1 room. But we did still lose the fact that we killed that guy. Yes, so that we need to go to the shop because the shop is going to sell spirit hearts on the regular, which is going to give us the chance to replenish our health until we come across something, you know, Nail, Book of Revelations, anything along those lines that could actually help us on our quest here. Because as of right now, okay, well, sadly, we have no choice but to go the way that shall not be named. Am I going to be able to get out of there? Here's the thing. I think I'm going to be able to get out of this room. All I have to do is not point my Mom's Knife at the enemy until I know for sure that I can get away. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So I'm just going to back it up. Don't get caught in the explosion. Also, ideally, take them out, okay, near this tinted rock so you don't have to use a bomb to get it. That's using your noggin. Don't get hit. Oh, whatever. Let's just kill them and do things the old-fashioned way. We ended up getting a bomb and finding the secret room anyway. So I would say that worked out for the best. We'll definitely take the damage upgrade. We will absolutely take the spirit heart as well. So far, so good. Not really interested in that slot machine, to be honest with you. This run is enough of a gamble as is. So again, we're going to stay in the center here and just kind of like... We're going to play more defensively than probably I've ever played before because there are huge consequences to getting damage now. Can you just please stop moving for a second so I can actually hit? Thank you. A third Cursed Skull? Okay, something's got to be up with the cheat engine here. Anyway, we're going to check in here. The HP upgrade, beautiful. It's basically like getting an extra spirit heart, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth on this one. I would absolutely love to get some kind of better spacebar item. But as of right now, that is not my #1 concern. That was awesome. We get another HP upgrade via stem cells. And then we're going to see what we get for killing this boss. And again, it was so bad. All of this is going to happen fairly quickly, provided we don't get hit. Now this boss should probably be back to full HP. So we're just going to constantly keep moving, because otherwise I'm going to find myself in a position where I could possibly be hit. There we go. And we're going to see what's going on with the spider here. Just kill this without getting hit. Alright, so we're going to get a Tears upgrade. A deal with the devil that probably is not going to appeal to me unless it has Spirit Hearts on offer. Are we going to be able to beat Krampus without being hit? That is a legitimate question that I don't really know the answer to. So we're just going to wait it out, basically. We might be able to, and Lump of Coal is a passive, so it's a worthwhile item to have. Good dodging. With patience, I'm proving that I can actually play this game with a certain degree of aptitude, I think, at least so far. Alright, so that went fairly well. All things considered, I think it's time for us to finally leave the Cellar XL with a little bit of extra health, a little bit of extra damage by way of the Small Rock and Lump of Coal, technically, and get down to some regular floors here, where we will first get Spider Butt, which absolutely beats the poop, not by a whole lot, but it's certainly better than what we have going on for us right now. So we are going to use Spider Butt maybe right now, just to freeze. It doesn't freeze, it just slows? I was positive that Spider Butt froze. It also gives us a freezing effect, or a slowing effect on our knife, I guess. But we're going to use this as often as possible, and the fact that it slows enemies is probably going to help us prevent being hit. I also did not realize that it works so often. Like, I had no idea that Spider Butt actually charged once every 2 rooms. I mean, I know it's not a great item, and I know I used it recently, which means that I should not be surprised by any of this. But either way, this is actually allowing us to make our way fairly quickly throughout this world. We've already been to the item room, have we not? Yeah, we got Spider Butt. I guess we can just... I'm probably going to go to one more room just because I want to get Spider Butt charged for the boss fight. But after that, that's going to be awesome. So that's going to be a very easy floor for us. I didn't really gain much in the way of Spirit Hearts, and by much, I mean any. We did get some extra keys, though, which I could use. I already went to the... I'm positive I went to the item room. That's where I got Spider Butt. And here we're going to get Teleport. That's not as good as Spider Butt in our current situation. And believe it or not, I'm starting to feel like we might have some chance to succeed here. I mean, obviously, Lump of Coal is kind of a weird upgrade because we're going to be standing right next to enemies most of the time. Oh, this is perfect. Now, we do have to kill both of those. Okay, that went better than expected. But we got the Spirit Heart from them. We're going to get another Spirit Heart here, as well as a Tears upgrade via the meat. And so far, the game is conspiring to help us out a great deal. It hasn't gone badly so far. I can't complain. I think we've got a fairly good chance of, finding ourselves being realistic, not optimistic here, of beating Mom and Mom's heart. Beyond that, we'll see, but I'm very pleased with our progress so far. I kind of expected this to be a run where I just died on the first floor, but luckily it hasn't happened, so it's no big deal. Now, what do we want for spacebar items to augment Spider Butt? This is a very interesting question, because I don't think 9V helps us out, because it charges the Spider Butt in 2 rooms regardless, so I'm pretty sure if we got 9V, it would still charge it in 2 rooms, because it only gives you 1/3 of a charge on the completion of the first room, or I should say the use of the item, if that makes any sense at all. It may not, and if so, I apologize for that. But, okay, we gotta take out the double flies first. We should probably just use Spider Butt. There we go, cut through that. That was easy enough, wasn't it? In our shop, we find the map, which we're not gonna buy, as well as some bombs, which would probably be worthwhile. We need to build up a stock for the Mom's Heart boss fight, but for now, I think we'll just proceed, save our money, and use it for something better later, like a compass. Map's fine. Compass is a little bit better in the whole scheme of things, but both of them are very useful. Did I just bomb myself? That was incredibly silly, wasn't it? We're gonna get this chest. Hopefully there's a Spirit Heart inside. That would make me feel less bad about literally just standing next to my bomb. Guess that's gonna happen sometimes. We are gonna save Spider Butt here, even though it's very tempting to use it on a room like this. Actually ended up going fairly well. Alright. Have we been to the item room? I don't think we've been to the item room on this floor, but I might as well fight the boss right now regardless, and then we'll do the backtracking. We're going to be fighting Gertie, which is presumably going to be a little bit more difficult of a fight than Gertie Jr., just because it has a little bit more HP, of course. And I think now is the time to be using the Spider Butt, and then we're going to just rotate around. Oh my god, that was the longest range shot I think I've ever seen from one of those red nubs. So I'm going to try to just go back, build up Spider Butt again, and go to the item room while I'm at it now. Who knows, maybe that item room will contain something awesome for me. Every enemy that drops an item is dropping Cursed Skull. I must have clicked something in the cheat engine to make that happen. Hopefully we get the Polaroid, but my guess is that that's probably not going to matter. If not, we'll just go down to Shoal anyway. That was some interesting attempted damage there. We are going to take this guy out and then go to our item room and see what we've got in there, which is a range upgrade. It might be beneficial. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's certainly not the end of the world. I mean, it's a positive upgrade, but it's not the end of the world that we didn't get something amazing in there. Although I absolutely feel like I need a relic or miter or something like that in the near future to let some progress happen. Or allow progress to happen. So we got Champion Gertie here. I'm going to try to learn from my mistake. Oh my god, that nub. Okay, by learning from my mistake, what I meant is I wanted to take out the nub as soon as possible. The flies are not as big of a priority, which I should learn. Okay, so I'm going to try to get Gertie caught in this situation. Good. We're going to use Spider Butt. That's going to kill that fly and then open up a nice hole on Gertie that we can just exploit there. There we go. Alright, so we're going to take our speed upgrade and then head into the devil room where, and none of that really appeals to me all that much, but we're going to drop down here. And then we might have a chance to take out Mom. I mean, I'm still feeling a little bit probably sheepish based on, oh, fuck me. A little bit sheepish based on the conditions of the run. As long as I don't take too much damage. Remember, these guys are only doing half hearts of damage to me. As long as I'm not taking very much, I should be able to survive. I mean, that's Isaac 101. As long as you're not taking damage, you're gonna win eventually. I need to use Spider Butt more often. There's really no excuse for me not to be using it more often because it recharges so quickly. And it would probably save me from taking a lot of damage in the long run. Anyway, we are gonna come through here. I'm not gonna open that because I need to save my key for either the shop or the item room. Absolutely gonna use Spider Butt here. Kill at least one of these nubs. Probably have to deal with the other nub in real time. Nub in real time sounds like a sweet, like, prog album or something. Maybe not. I've never been a prog artist. Let's see what we've got in here. Yum Heart, absolutely, totally fucking worthless. Again, the troll engine strikes on Blue Baby runs. You wonder why? You wonder why I don't play Blue Baby more? This is one reason. So we are gonna skip over that side over there. I need to keep the Cursed Skull. You might be saying you should get rid of Cursed Skull to pick up Flat Penny. Well, obviously, you've forgotten some of the conditions of the run here, haven't you? Condition of the run. Now that sounds like a sweet prog album. Also something a proctologist might ask you if you complain about extensive diarrhea. Okay, so we're just gonna keep... I only want one of these... Oh, that was so close. I only wanted one of those... Oh, awesome. The enemies were all dead somehow, so that saves us some problems. And we find the secret room, which contains 3 cents. Not really that good at all. Please just let me beat Mom. This is becoming a torturous exercise here. And I really thought we had a good chance, but, well, I'm gonna have to go that way that I started going to start with. The shop is absolutely an inevitability right now. I don't know, if there's anything decent in there, I might as well buy it, because we're not gonna use our money for anything else. There's not, there's just a greed. Okay, we're gonna freeze him, back up, pick up the Steam Sale. That'll be useful on the next floor, provided I ever get a key. And otherwise, we are just gonna keep going. Alright, so far, it's been a little bit rough on these later floors. Or mid-game floors, I guess I should say. We're certainly not in the late game yet. Beautiful. And we are going to get our key and our bomb and continue moving onwards. Obviously, that's the secret room we've already been to. Managed to get that guy without getting hit ourselves, which is a sore spot for me. Maybe that range upgrade helps more than I initially thought. We're going to make our way down here. Finally found the boss room. I used Spider Butt, which in hindsight seems like a pretty silly decision. I managed to kill one grandfather fly with it, and at the same time have rendered it unusable for the boss fight. So maybe what we might do here is end up going to one more room above, which is hopefully not going to hurt me too much. Maybe it'll even give me a spirit heart, who knows. This is a problem. I don't want to deal with that room, so I think instead we're just going to fight the boss. I think I would rather fight the boss without Spider Butt. Oh, beautiful, alright, yes. I guess it's fuck with Ryan Day on the Binding of Isaac. We should be able to kill the heart quickly, like so. Then this guy is just a matter of having brass balls. Would have been so easy with Spider Butt because he would have been slowed. But whenever he comes at me, he's going to be pretty slow. Whenever he comes at me, we're just going to drop this knife deep within his body. And that actually worked fairly well. On the bright side, we beat the boss. On the negative side, we just got another range upgrade. On the bright side, we got a Spider Butt charge. On the negative side, I don't know if 2.5 hearts is going to be enough to beat Mom. By the way, we're not going to pick up the Polaroid regardless, so because we need to keep the Cursed Skull in any case. And I haven't clicked the Cathedral option in Cheat Engine because sometimes it glitches out the game. So we're just going to continue doing what we're doing, basically. And if we get to Satan, that would be fucking fantastic. Please, Balls of Steel. Range up. Alright. Range is going to be a theme on this one, apparently. I believe I asked for a range up and received 3 in return. I guess I can't really complain. We're going to get a coin purse. Again, this could be huge or not really that important at all. Depends if we get Balls of Steel. Full health. That gave us 1/2 of a Spirit Heart. Okay. Tears down. Not a huge problem, considering we're using Mom's Knife. Telepills. There's got to be some kind of irony in there that I'm missing. Call Atlantis! I messed that up. Okay. That's fine. We've still got more pills to get from the shop. So we're basically at a net change of 0. Oh my god. And then luck down. And then the Hermit card. Alright. So all of that was basically worthless, but we do have to find our way to the item room now. This is a dead end. That is certainly not the item room. So we're just going to keep up with this. Keep doing what we're doing, basically. And we're going to go up now. I'm trying to figure out... I teleported down there. I don't want to go down there unless I absolutely have to. Although those enemies should be reasonably easy to take out, especially if I have a spider butt charge. Okay, you're dead. And we are going to get 2 free bombs here. Just don't walk on the creep. Smart. There's our item room. This is going to be a little tricky. I should, slow these guys down. Just simplify the level a little bit. It's my overarching Isaac strategy most of the time. We can just simplify the level a little bit. Everything becomes a lot easier. Just take elements out of the level that you find annoying. Don't try to go for the whole shebang at once. Just take enemies out one at a time. And it should be easy. Don't dodge into that. I saw you almost trying to dodge into that, you sneaky devil. Let's see what we've got in our item room here. Poison Touch. Effectively, this item is 100% worthless unless we're invincible, because as soon as we touch somebody, we are going to get teleported out of the room anyway. But I guess it's better than getting another item like Little Chad or something that would just give us extra red hearts. That would never be useful at all. So, you know, if we're looking on the bright side, that would be the bright side. The other bright side is that we've only lost half a heart so far on this floor. Maybe we can get a Spirit Heart out of this blood bank. We got an Eternal Heart out of it. I don't even know how that's going to work with Blue Baby. But we picked it up regardless. At the very least, it's going to absorb 1 more hit, which is something that we could absolutely use. Spider Butt got charged somehow. I guess I completed the room at the exact same time that I failed it. Another range upgrade. The Hermit card. And we're going to move down here. And this looks like a dead end, so I don't think that's a smart decision for us. It looks like our boss room is going to be on the right. Again, if I beat Mom, consider this run a success overall. Judgment could actually be a game saver at this point. If I could possibly get an HP upgrade off of him. Or a compass. A compass would be equally as valuable. Possibly more valuable. I've never tried to quantify it. But Judgment is certainly quantifying my support and love right now. He did give us a portable slot machine. Alright. Fuck you too, buddy. We're going to skip over that, obviously. Hopefully I don't have to go down there. Otherwise I'm going to have to do a little dipsy-doodle roundabout. We're going to kill these guys. If we kill them when they're frozen, they actually don't create flies. Which is kind of what I need right now. That got dangerously close, but we're still alive. And another Cursed Skull. Awesome. Maybe that's the like secondary effect of Cursed Skull or Cursed Skull. When you have Cursed Skull, 99% of other trinkets are going to beat Cursed Skull. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Can we beat Mom? Without getting hit at all. On the hardest version of Mom. Basically, inarguably. I think it's possible. I know I have to use Spider Butt. Believe you me, I haven't forgotten about Spider Butt. I just wanted to finish her off. We got hit at the last second, but hopefully that's the end anyway. Good, okay, we made it work. We have to keep Cursed Skull. Getting rid of that is out of the question. We're gonna make it onwards. I believe we have a chance of beating Mom's heart. We got another Eternal Heart we got another Spirit Heart from the Eternal Heart, which is hilarious in many ways. Let's see if we get something from the golden chest here. Well, we got another key, so we really only wasted a bomb there. Again, that's me looking on the bright side. We got a pill, which could be something useful. I actually don't know what that pill is, so... Oh, that was close. I really would hate to finish a room full of cis and then just be hit by one and find that all my work was essentially rendered moot, because these guys are the biggest assholes in the game. This pill. Tears down. Alright, we're probably going to skip over that one because it's, you know, garbage. In here we have 20 spirit hearts. Just checking to see if you were paying attention. It was actually a troll bomb and half of a red heart. We still have spider butt available. I'm saving it for reasons basically unbeknownst to me, even as I make the decision. Red hearts are appearing aplenty, but thank God I saved spider butt because we do have the boss fight here. I feel like we should be able to easily take out whatever our Utero 1 boss is. Conquest is one of the worst possible configurations of Utero 1 bosses we could face. But all told, he's actually not that bad with the set of items that we've got. He's not going to create like an army of zombies like Death. And he's actually going to die very quickly. Do we want flying or do we want to stick with spider butt? I think we want to stick with spider butt. I hope that's a decision that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Again, if we could be... I'm already happy with how this run has gone. I'm already happy with how this run has gone. If we can beat Mom's heart, I'll be fucking ecstatic. Over the moon, really. Because I did not expect that to happen in the least. So just walk this guy into the knife. Why did I go back in here? Despite it being a dead end. We're going to take telepills. I was really hoping that would take us directly to the boss. Instead, it took us to another dead end on the other side of the map. It's the worst time to discover a dead end, because now we have to work our way back from it, knowing that there's almost zero chance we're going to encounter the boss room along the way. Although, no, we've got a lot of dead ends. Ooh, tough dodging. We've got a lot of branches here. Who knows, maybe we could make something work. Did we get Curse of the Lost? This seems like a fairly big floor. Now again, I've simplified the room. Should use spider butt, but it's not actually necessary. Might want to use it on this room. No, I want to save it for Mom's heart. Alright, this is going to be the moment of truth, provided I make it out of the cyst room. Whew, thank God I took Mom's knife on this run. Otherwise, I would not have gotten anywhere. Now remember, a single hit is enough to ruin all of our progress on this. This is going to be one of the few times that I'm going to say this, but the Mom's Heart boss fight is likely to be one of the most difficult fights that we're going to face in this game at this point. So again, there we go. We're going to drop some bombs in here. Should be able to kill Monstro before he's able to do too much. But I'm worried about underestimating some enemies here and getting hit by them. For example, a single zombie is just as dangerous as a boss, essentially. Now, don't get hit by any bombs. No! I saw it coming. I tried to back away. All right, well, this is probably our last hurrah here. Yep, I just got struck by a laser out of nowhere, but that was a good challenge run suggestion. Thank you to the young gentleman, Eli Kennedy. I'm trying to remember. I hope that's right. In any case, continue suggesting your challenge runs. If they are like this one and they're appropriate and entertaining and hilarious and challenging and absurd, I am likely to do them. But in any case, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.